Alright, we are now live as well on YouTube, so don't say anything crazy, you ding-dongs. That's correct. No, I just started streaming it. It just got fired up, dude. I know. Naturally, dude, naturally. Why is it not? It's not picking up the Discord audio for some reason, though.
Oh shit, I wonder if...
Well, I can pull that
No,
up.
I can't do it this week. God damn it, dude.
Rock, you're kissing air, bro. Oh, look, I'm back to where I was like 2 minutes ago. Look at that.
Oh. Cool. So, Tony Stark got together with Spider-Man and said, "Hey, I heard that you like to do slingshot
Oh, look,
stuff.
I'm back to where I was.
And you decided to
boys.
become a man and grab yourself an SMG. Well, I got a bill for you, buckaroo."
It is
What's up,
fun.
Marshall?
I'll take the Don Dew, thank you. Don Dew.
You ready,
I
Marshall?
call Mount Dew Don Dew.
Oh,
'Cause I saw it in the game.
Don Dew.
Alrighty then, let's fucking...
Thanks for the Don Dew. Okay. You leaving now? How? You made it sound like you were leaving now. I was like, already.
Bye, Felicia.
Ready, Marshall?
Okay.
Give me a sec, my game's launching still.
I don't know what.
Gotta
Okay.
get the game going.
Is that your murderous show?
What the dog doing?
That's crazy.
That don't. I can take my medication drugs and pass out on the bed. You all take so much pills, I question it.
you
That's
talking about?
crazy.
This one takes away the pain. This one makes me sleep for a long time. Ooh. Come on, stop fucking raining. Jesus. Terrible. Literally feel like a drowned rat right now. Fucking terrible.
Oof. Alright. I don't know why the Discord audio is not working, right? I mean, it's capturing you guys on the desktop audio, but not the Discord audio for some reason.
I got my Don Dew. Heal. These are the perks in the bottom row.
These are the perks that make stuff die faster. Yeah.
You want this, and this.
When you absolutely need to purge heretics with zero remorse for their feelings.
Alright, let's get this show on the road then, shall we?
Yep. 4 Kilo Mike Zulu.
4 Kilo Mike Zulu. Hold on. Still loading back into the battle barge again. God, 4 Kilo
Copy that.
Mike Zulu.
01010.
Put a 2 in there. I will destroy you.
I didn't put a 2 in, sir. I put a 10. Because 1s and 0s could just look like a 10.
That's fair.
Whoa. What the shit?
What's up?
Language.
What happened to
Language.
Cadus?
What do you mean?
Constantine's Castellan right now.
Yeah, they've got.
Constantine's, there's 5.
Can't you
Castellans.
tell they have 5 Castellans? Isn't it great?
Yeah, they're following the actual lore now, where it's the Marshal's household and then 4 crusading companies, and each crusading company is ran by a Castellan.
Interesting.
They also have 56 active members, so they needed
Are
help.
they all actually active?
Yeah, there was about 35 of them on this morning. Kind of wild.
Alrighty. That's right, brother. Life is love, crusade is love, life is crusade. I don't know who Digital Noob is in the Armada, though.
Who is Digital Noob?
We're
That's
being
his,
watched by people right now.
That's his username on YouTube. He was on earlier, so notes for the Armada. I'm assuming everybody that's going to look at the channel right now is going to be an Armada dude, because we're not, like, actually popping up in anything.
That's not true.
But I did get
Where did you
a...
just send that shit?
I managed to make the thing today where, like, my head's floating and, like, I'm in, like, a different background, and then I made, like, a little frame for the webcam that has my in-server name, so that way anybody that does pop in the stream can tell, like, who it is. Because ideally,
Dude's trying to make us go viral.
what I would like to do is have it to where I can get a few people set up to be able to stream on this account, and then we can have
Oh, no.
multiple people being able to stream, so, like, it could just be different members of the Armada streaming, you know?
I feel that.
They're just gonna see me doing freaking tech marine shit. So.
Soccer, are you joining or no?
I don't
2
know,
seconds.
sure.
You've got a very finite amount of time to figure it out.
Fine.
You got a finite amount of time to get your head out of your head. What are you doing? What are you doing?
5, Charlie, 6, Niner.
Bitch.
Don't bitch me, you bitch.
It. That he literally gave you a quantified mechanical problem, a finite, which is not a specified amount of time, but considered a small amount of time, yet we don't know if it's seconds, minutes, hours, days, or years.
Well, that's not my problem.
I know. I just thought it was funny.
Alright. I had to step away for a quick second. I'm back now.
Alright, I'm trying the Eminem
There is
build
that.
now, priest.
Yeah! Eminem! Woohoo! Make Templars happy.
I did recently make a widget too on here that I'm wondering if it'll actually work or not, but it's supposed to be whenever a follower pops up, it should play part of the Hell's Reach. It'll be like
This
"Purge
is
the heretic,"
Mars.
and it should pop up and like show. Look at you in your tech marine uniform, dude.
Yeah.
And our sword brother, dude. It's beautiful.
This isn't Mars. It feels weird. There's not sand. There's not just nothing.
I hate sand.
What'd you say?
Oh, you don't even understand what sand is, Baldrick. It only gets
That's
into
what I'm
every
saying.
crevice all of the time.
None of you are
Decades
understanding the
later,
reference,
you'll
and
be
that's
pulling that
fine.
shit out of your ass.
That's totally fine. None of you understood the reference. That's totally
Not
okay.
the carry-looking booty butt. Okay, listen here, Timmy.
Alright, salamander wannabe. Calm down over there.
That is not true.
Salamander.
He
I
is
see
not
the
a
flames on
salamander
your
wannabe.
boots.
Guy said
Yeah.
I'm allowed to use flames.
You are. I used them first. I thought
Listen,
they
I
were
paid for
cool.
it. I paid for it. It looks cool. It's my
I'm not
money.
saying you can't wear it. I'm just saying goofy head ass.
You're goofy. Look at your apothecary-looking head, bro.
I mean, I don't know how to break this to you
Right.
there,
You got
Baldrick,
no
but
mind.
they're gonna see you coming before they're gonna see him coming.
Oh, that's debatable.
You stick it like a sore thumb. I don't.
That's very
There is
debatable.
no map that we play on where white blends in.
That color of red is not gonna blend in.
It
Actually,
looks
you know what I
like
just
blood.
realized? I might use my multi-melter. Using the
What?
plasma. I still
What are
have the
you
melee
doing?
build on.
You
I'm
had
sorry.
Bad job. Bad job.
It can still work. I just want the shotgun. We'll fix that.
He's such a special boy, this one.
It's my ping. My ping's just chatty, dude. It's good. Hell yeah, boys. We're cooking and baking now.
I'm just on the wrong weapon setup. That's all.
It's fine. Hey, you know what? You're gonna prove that this thing can totally work melee-wise, and then, should enemies get too close, you know, you just vaporize them into blue goo.
Oh, that got scared.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to use it against God. That's like, oh, I'm supposed to take this guy out. Let me launch a freaking dump truck at it.
Armory data already, huh? Nice.
You're gonna see a heavy hit, high melee DPS out of your boys. I don't need guns. I got my dude.
I assume that Perry's playing an assault. So
No, I'm
this will
playing
be an
my
effective.
bulwark right now, actually.
Well, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's a melee class.
Yeah.
You have to beat him, Melania. That is your goal. Or at least get close.
What, for melee damage?
Yeah, this is a very niche build, but he doesn't even have the right primary, so it's going to be kind of safe.
Or you guys doing the Tech Marine thing?
Yeah.
I'm testing something.
Of course. Tech Marines testing something? Never. Building out a class? No.
If
Don't
it works,
worry,
it's
I
gonna
got
be
one for
really,
Vanguard
really
that works.
funny.
Spores are out. Lots of spores.
Not gonna lie, the Majors are not very happy when I use my foot on them.
I can't imagine why.
Are you doing a heavy melee build? What's up, Grim Reaper?
It was supposed to be a combination of
I
heavy,
need the multi-melter to give me more melee damage. I do not have it on.
Yeah. So it's
My plasma
melee,
can't hold- let me run.
melee light at the moment. You forgot to switch weapon. But I mean, it's still more melee than you would generally have, unless you specifically pick the perks that you picked. So. But we worked out you could get 180% melee damage out of heavy, which is just
That's
like...
ridiculous. Why?
I know, that's what... I was like, why would you not want to do this with a melta?
Oh my
Like,
god.
obviously the melta is great inside of 10 meters. So, the biggest problem with the melta, traditionally, is that it takes a lot of rounds to take down a major. Well, if you could soften up a major, you could save ammo and kill more majors. Also, it's just kind of funny. That's like a melee weapon when you have a foot.
We can almost get to shadow stab. It's how funny it is.
Yeah, it's not quite as powerful as Shadow Stab, but it's really close.
Oh shit! We kind of left him by himself by accident.
It's fine. He'll be fine.
Oh.
Patrick's been dealing with stuff by himself all day.
Fair enough.
I reduce all unnecessary chatter.
Understood.
You still using the sniper build with little shield there, Barbaric?
No.
He's on. What are you on? Tack right now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's using a combat knife. Oh, he's a good one.
Wait.
Oh, Karen!
Look at him, Charles! Hercules!
There's a stim up here.
Ow! Fucking Scream's got some range on it, dude. I'll probably grab that. I got low health right now. Not having my banner healing ability really blows, dude.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. You take the perk that gives you more health on stims.
I don't have it yet. I'm only level like... Oh, well, actually, I don't know. I might have
No,
it.
it's a prestige perk.
No, I did not.
It's a really nice one. You don't have your heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you
you have the
get-
healing banner so much that it's kind of like, you know...
Yeah, but when you're prestige, you
That's
don't
bullshit.
have it because it's near the end. And foot, and foot, and foot, and foot, and foot.
Ow.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just end
Oh,
this
and it
sniper's
died to
fucking
a
life.
Kobe. Alright.
Greetings, brother Crimson Shin. What's up, dude?
Stop Crimson.
That's Airman Rick.
Chinson.
That's Airman Rick.
Yes, it is.
Tyranids dispatched and dismantled.
Alright, already got
I
both
mean,
the
I'm definitely not
Armada
trying out a new build. Definitely not trying out a new
gators. Yeah.
It stopped raining! Praise the Emperor! God, it was
There's no
getting
new builds
annoying.
at all. No new builds. Definitely not find one on Vanguard or Heavy at all, bro. And
To be reigning in your
foot.
I do not wish to range your fire. Your pace is adequate.
Then I will trust you will tell me
How we doing?
Oh, they're done for. I'm gonna have my actual weapon.
Increase the Reformation center entrance.
Ah, good. Perfect. I'm glad the audio's good. I'm having an issue with the audio still. I'm gonna have to like troubleshoot, but at least the audio's better than earlier's.
Alright, boys. Well, if I beat a bulwark in melee damage now, I have my actual.
One stem.
Well, we get you the super, you get that new weapon and...
Oh, I got my weapon.
Oh, good. Good for you. Good for you, Hercules. Get in there and do some damage.
ammunition.
It is approximately, well, I'm going to guess, I don't know. I think it was like,
Reformation machine.
60 something degrees before it started to rain, and it feels like 48 right now, so my nipples are really, really, really hard.
Need to reactivate the entire system.
Temperature drop was not needed. I got the heater on in the truck, and the window and the doors are open. I know it sounds stupid, but it works. Well, one of the doors is open anyway.
Somebody? Nope. Alright, more blood. And there shall be blood.
Hey, guess what, Baldric? Put that on your armor. You look like a tech marine.
I cosplay as one every once in a while.
The fortress remains sealed.
When a moment strikes you, I understand.
And foot. I It's just kind of fun.
Yeah. Soon needs
I kind
ammo.
of just shoot my shotgun every now and then. Just like, no, I can still have infinite bullets, so not like it hurts me.
Genius relocated.
We just made the paladin build better.
Why does this work? This could never have worked.
I was like, right now it's working.
I know, it's just...
I question why dumb stuff works happens.
I know. I had an idea, like, you know, based on how these parts work, it could totally, like, it could be viable to play, and, like, but it's weird how good it is. It's like, it's wrong.
Reload.
Yep, Baldric. I've got Milena and Baldric with me today. They both agreed to help with the stream stuff, which works out because I guess I'm just trying to make sure the audio stuff isn't all fucked up.
Ow. Ow.
Fresh magazine.
I got a little hurt.
What'd you do?
I thought I had Indomitable Spirit, but I forgot I
Oh.
don't. So I got
Oh.
knocked out of Gunstrike.
Uh-huh. And you got
We do our
shot in
best
the
with
face.
10% HP. It's fine.
Rearm.
I
So,
had it.
Yeah,
Will you be
unfortunately.
able to take an Indomitable with that build?
I wanted my duelist, and I wanted my auxiliary reload. Ammo.
what is the auxiliary reload doing?
When I execute an extremist, I get back ammo.
Oh, okay.
That's that weird stun lock shit I'm always talking about, dude. See, it's like it's the time it's off for some reason. That's alright, I'll get my shit together.
No, we won't.
Yeah, I definitely won't.
No, you won't.
Well, if it's not on my assault class, then it just doesn't feel the same, dude.
Inserting round.
I feel it.
So, what's for psychic onslaught?
We didn't even finish capturing it.
Because there's the materials, I just went to go kill them.
The bloodlust, brother.
Now, everything that you'll stream, will you put what you're streaming up on the page?
I don't know. I haven't really talked about it with like everybody yet. It was really just more to see if everybody even like A, if I could even make it and make it work, and then B, if it would even be worth it. Everybody seems to like it. Everybody seems to like it so far. So,
I mean, like, one of the things that I think is nice, like, obviously, when we put stuff up that, you know, when you do trials, you need, like, a chaplain or higher just to verify that, you know, somebody did a trial. Sure. But one of the benefits is if you happen to be able to stream all the stuff and put up on YouTube, like, anybody could go back and watch it.
yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like that way, with the amount of people we have now, it's like, that's a pretty viable way. It's like, hey, here's this thing, here's the link to the, you know, we did, quote unquote, obviously when you're doing Sword Brother trials, generally you have a Sword Brother with you, but, you know, even for something like that, hey, we did this, nobody went down.
Right.
There's
And then it'll also
probably a time when, you know, that would be needed, hypothetically.
Deploying fragmentation grenade. Watch your fire.
Oh, go ahead, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And I'm just trying to get more social media out there and try and get more, like, you know, if I can get this damn algorithm figured out too on the Instagram stuff. I just gotta, so much posting, man.
Yeah, it's like you have to post like what every 20 minutes.
I'm gonna be real big dog. I'm surprised this was even. I mean, it's there's definitely a place for it. I was just kind of surprised he decided to go down this.
Go down what path? This path? Like the streaming and stuff?
Yeah, like having like a social media.
Yeah, I'm not, I mean, like, I just figured that's like
Relic back
the
here.
easiest way to like get through to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, this has the potential to, like, any one of us, like content creators, which it's. There was a community way like when it was around. So I mean, it's kind of giving me reminiscence of that. Damn it.
Yeah, I think really I'm hoping that it ends up like it gets to the right people that we want in the community, just because like maybe they don't, I don't know, like some people aren't big on Discord, so they just don't know that like Discord's a thing. So it's like, but they would if they would play it if they knew it was there. Like my tattoo artist has an entire sleeve that's all different like Space Marine chapters, and he's tattooing Sigismund's black sword on my forearm. On Saturday, actually, I'm getting that tattoo, and he was like, dude, I just don't know how to use Discord, but I totally join you guys. I was like, dude, you don't really need to know how to use Discord other than how to join the voice calls, more or less. And then we could get you started. So.
Side note, yeah, there is also a relic down there.
Already
Nothing,
jumped
brothers.
Oh, Perry already jumped down?
I did.
Uh-huh.
I was
gonna say he could take it, but
there's things to kill down here, dude. I was excited.
There's things to help you kill, brother.
There's things to help you do.
Stim.
Like that. That's a thing that helps you kill.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Movies.
Yeah, I have to actually
look at
video
this
reports.
man with a sword. He doesn't have a foot.
Whenever I see the heavy
tips.
stomp, dude, when the heavy stomps around, it just reminds me of my toddler. Whenever she gets really excited, she'll start like stomping around.
That is where they will die.
Fucking, I'm angry. I want my toys. Someone stole my food.
Jesus Christ, we gotta finish this quick.
I'm trying to finish, okay? It's not my fault the match takes forever.
I wasn't putting any blame on you. Goddamn.
Lies. There was implication.
Does anybody want this stim?
No, you should take it because you have the GNC.
You wanted the responsibility of doing swimmers.
I will say that stomp is pretty potent though.
Yeah, it's spicy as hell now.
You are near the last cannons. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
We have found the control console for the cannon, Captain Akaran.
Come on. Boom.
All he has to do, technically, if you really want to make this exceptionally
Are you
broken,
serious?
you could actually make it more powerful. Did you know that, Melania? If you use Little Showed and you use all your ammo at the beginning of the match, you don't pick any ammo up, you'll get an additional 25% melee.
I can't get down.
Yeah, because technically, the only thing giving me ammo would be my weapon. I just kill stuff.
Exactly. And you need little showed in your life. You don't go anywhere without that.
The problem is that I wouldn't have.
Choo Choo Charles is out.
Yeah, I got him.
That would technically, if you have little showed on that class, that would be more powerful than this guy.
Crush the ravenous generator is out. Let us fire at the tyranny.
Okay. Was there a base damage increase for the power sword mode?
Yes. The combat sword gains 5% across the board, regardless. When you're in power stance, you know, basically it glows blue when orcs are near. The first swing does 10% more, the second swing does 20% more, and the third swing does 30%.
More attacks like that, and this are bombing brothers. Every time you
Shot Baldur.
maintain the space between you and our enemy's assault. The tyrants cannot stand against our attacks for long.
So yes, there was. I'm sure you could hear Priest, but yes.
Watch out for bullets.
Slow back.
He's shooting in the middle.
I thought you were asking me, that's why I was...
No, I was asking you.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. That's why I was like, oh, I don't know if they can hear the Discord audio very well or not is the only thing I'm
No, I can just hear your guys' voice.
Finished here. Charge restored. Resume the bombardment. Engage console to reestablish communion between the full system.
I think the area effect thing is mediocre to have as a prestige.
What?
The increased radius on the stomp.
Yeah, it just reaches out and touches stuff a little bit further, but we don't know if you're doing less damage at the far reaches or if you're doing the same amount of damage.
I'm going to assume less.
Oh, nice. He's taking
But then
everything
again,
well.
it might just be the same. I feel like if it's farther away, it's gonna take less damage.
Take the shot on those damn towers and unleash divine retribution. Let us make sure the tenants choke on
I'm actually curious how much melee damage you do.
Just skip it.
I'm gonna go with...
What do we think we got?
9,000? Maybe? 9,000?
It's gonna fucking pop up.
I wonder, can I play...
Can it pop up?
No, I can't hear the
Yeah,
music.
it's probably like 6,000.
I go with 9. I got 9.
I don't think I'm gonna do that though. I don't think I'm gonna have the music for now. I'll work on the music later.
If it's more than 6 or 9, I'd be astonished.
Oh, he did. He had 13,000 melee damage, and I had 10,000.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, bro.
That's absolute.
Now,
nuts.
if you can beat me with when I have my assault and I maxed out on my perks, then I'll be impressed though, because I've dropped 20k plus before with the melee on the assault.
Yeah, but you're supposed
do you want
to
me to
do
run-
damage.
Hold
That's
on,
your
let me run the
primary
pistol.
job.
Yeah.
Let me run the pistol then and run out of the bullets in it.
My assault's level 1 right now too. Sad panda. That's alright, I'll keep working my bulwark.
I'll optimize it more. Hold up.
This is what you get when you get two crazy people together. Like, if I take this percentage and I had this percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20% more if I have no ammo. Bring to my bullets.
Yeah, just make sure at the beginning of the match you just unload everything. That way you're starting off with it.
Yeah.
You could also do remove the perk that does the AOE
Ugh.
or increases the radius, and then test
I
it
can't
versus
change
that.
it at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to change it again. Without having the pistol to burn all the bullets in it to get an extra 20%, that's not half bad.
Yeah.
Almost having 14k. I was almost 14k. And a good chunk of that, I didn't even have the right gun.
Oh, it's going to be even more now. Can he hit 20k, folks? Tune in. There's only realistically like 2 people in the Armada that will be super thrilled about this. One of them is going to be over the moon, and that's going to be Roos.
What just happened?
He is going to eat this shit up like fucking candy, man. Like,
Sorry, transfer leadership. I actually got to dip out. Got to go to work.
No.
I know, dude.
It's fine. It's fine, Perry. We could do our test.
Well,
Can I beat your assault?
Well, my assault's level 1 right now, so you'll have to let me
No, that's fine.
get all my
Sounds like you got some leveling to do, Marshall.
Yeah, I'm working on the bulwark right now, though. I'm trying to get the bulwark going.
Alright, I'll catch y'all
Assault can
later.
still get good
Yeah,
damage,
later, brother.
though.
Well, that being said, we do have room for one more person, then. Let's see if anybody else is on. Let's see. Because Priest, you're at work, I'm guessing, right?
of course.
Naturally. Alright. Boxes, you fight both, right? I don't want to.
Yes.
Actually, let's kill
Box, you fight both.
Yes, you fight Tyranids at the beginning and you fight Chaos at the end.
It's like halfway it changes.
Let's do a ballistic engine. We'll do an easy run.
Alright. Which works perfect because if you get more ads.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Time for a melee race, buddy. Yes, men win. Let me just burn through my Inferno pistol. So that won't take long.
Yeah.
You could get that benefit as well.
I was like, now I just have 2 meltas, but strictly for this testing. It'll do fine without it. I'm curious if it's gonna go more than 13k or probably will. It definitely will.
I very much think it will because the bot is going to
But we
kill
had
us.
it 180% before
Yeah,
the 20.
You're at 205 now. You are more than Shadow Staff.
More than Shadow Stat by itself.
Yeah.
I was like, if you had the one thing that comes with it going in, we're just beating base Shadow Stat perk by itself. By only 5% more.
The thing is, like, one, you're actually doing more than Shadow Stab, even with the perks. Because, like, Shadow Stab is a single, well, unless you use it against dogs. So, I mean, like, if you're hitting a major, like, yeah. But you can hit, like, 5 majors at the same time for that 200%.
Yeah, that stomp is insane, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that stomp is crazy.
Oh, it doesn't even. Okay, well, my Inferno Pistol's out of bullet. It doesn't show that the perk's there, but I'm looking to see. Alright, well, let's see.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Thus tools can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
Xenos in the vicinity.
What do y'all goofballs got going on down here?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just seeing that the damage is a lot better.
Is it from the perks from the pistol, or did it help it, or what?
It's definitely helping.
If you empty the mag on the pistol, you don't have any ammo left in it, you naturally do 25% more melee damage.
Oh, it's socket running real good.
Taking cover is advisable, but unnecessary.
Feeling okay there, Millennium? You die while testing this. I'm gonna be really upset. Didn't do it right up.
Purge every last Xenos for the Imperium.
Freaking priest just thought of a random idea.
Changing round.
This is working. It's working.
Oh shit! Coming out of here out of nowhere to ambush me, dude.
That's pretty high on ideas.
Can I please move, or am I stuck here? What's going on?
The Shadow Stab build didn't
Waste
exist,
nothing, brothers.
so I built it in 5.0, and then it got real good.
Sandstorm incoming.
I was wondering who else is going to be on tonight, but it seems like we're having a light night tonight, huh? That's it is Monday,
It's a
though.
light day, Perry. A light day. Melania, Bullfrog, with the exception of 5C this morning.
Yeah,
had
they
a whole
were,
bunch of people on.
and they had a meeting today too. They were fucking.
Yeah. They're the only people that were really on. Like, there were more people from 5C on than everybody else at every other stage on to this point today.
Fresh magazine.
We're just standing still.
Survey the terrain line.
Hell yeah.
Hurry up, bot.
Nerd.
Keep going, Wolverine.
I think I have the games. The settings should be open, but. Ugh.
How about you?
You don't want it?
No,
Lieutenant,
No, you can take it. You want it.
secured the Militarum depot.
no, you take it.
Activate the quartermaster's console and wake the
If
machine
it's
spirit.
ammo, when he picks up
Instructed to
ammo,
load
it'll
the
pick up in
impulsive
his
warhead
pistol.
onto the
It'll have
train
to-
and
That's
assist
a
when
good
necessary.
Guardian relic.
Oh. What are you on, Ruthless?
Yeah, we're just doing ruthless runs with leveling characters.
Oh, he played a Ruthless earlier with Baldric.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing a build for Vanguard with the bolt carbine.
Packing up equipment.
He did 20,000 points of damage with the bolt carbine.
The
on
bolt
Ruthless as a
carbine.
Vanguard.
Yes,
Open
I
the
have a
railway
build
gates.
and I can send you the stuff.
Nova cannon implosive warhead inside.
Increased overall damage output of the bolt carbine by an additional amount because the gun by itself gets a 50% damage boost inside 10 meters. When you zip line to something, you can do an additional 10% damage for 10 seconds or 15% damage for 10 seconds.
15 for 10, and then if you're within 8, give
Yeah.
extra 10%.
Combined is like
Rush the ravenous
70% additional damage on top of what he said.
And you're just melting Majors like pretty quick.
ammunition here.
Spores are coming out in a wave.
Rearm.
That or there's a Charles around somewhere, but there's no...
Failed that ultra. Wait. Eradicate every last seed off.
Wow, we didn't have to do any of the consoles, huh?
No, you just sometimes get lucky. Two stomps and a gun strike, and I'm pretty much getting them down.
That's kind of insane. And you can do those stones faster than you can do a shadow stab. Easy.
Fresh touch. Filthy thieves.
Gaius is it's gonna blow his mind as the guy who plays heavy.
Yeah, I wonder where Gaius is tonight.
Actually, parry. If you find a warrior, just leave one so I can see how many stomps it takes.
Escort the
I'm like,
payload to the
I
train.
got you.
And incapacitated.
There is a lift nearby. Secure it for our cargo.
I can get a proper.
Get it,
Yeah,
yeah.
if it's a gun major, you'll have to do it twice, Millennia.
It was a
Swords will take
warrior.
longer. Yeah, well, swords will take longer than guns. Guns have less health.
Yeah, this was a warrior that I hit. I'll say.
My guess is you could probably do it to guns in 3, and it'll probably take 4 or 5 for blades. But
Now,
still, I mean, that's not really that bad.
now. So once I get going with it, it just goes.
Inserting rounds. Grenade release. Sandstorm incoming.
Yeah, Whipper, it's taken 2 stomps.
What?
And like
To kill
Gunstrike.
Majoris?
Yeah, the whip one.
Whip and gun have the least amount of health in comparison to one and two.
Yeah, so whip is gonna be 2 with the Gunstrike. Fast.
Fresh cartridge. Survey the terrain.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, probably 3.
I would say at most 3, but yeah. 2 to 3 you'll take.
Take cover.
So it probably means that the other one will take. I mean, still, that's still nice though.
Deploying bridge.
Yeah, regress the game, Harry.
What's up?
We broke the game.
Naturally, dude.
I'm barely even shooting my gun. Just fucking meleeing.
We took a game where it's a shoot 'em up, bang bang. Here, I want you to go run the enemy over with your
Use your feet.
And then I proceeded to make a Vanguard build with a bolt carbine. You just shred Majoris and Extremis like it's nothing.
Reloading. Survey the terrain while you can.
And we Tech Marines love our job.
Breaking the game with classes.
Yeah, pretty much, man. It's like,
I mean, this
they
is also
gave
like
us all
a
the
different way to
tools.
play heavy.
They gave us all of this shit. Nobody wanted half of these perks because nobody can do math. Like, if you take this number and add this number and do this thing, which is everybody knows how to do. Yeah.
Ammo box there.
Shooting's hard, okay? Shooting's hard.
Declutter complete.
I guess you don't need ammo.
I just grabbed the fresh class.
Oh,
and
you're already
top off.
full.
Yeah.
Oh, like, well, I can't really take it, so I'm like... Oh, we got him trapped. Oh, that was cool as shit. You just killed so many up here. That's cool. We just killed about 10 Majors in one little spot.
Fresh magazine. This galaxy is not yours. I am envenomed. Rearming. Our bolts shall bellow the zone foes' death rattle.
I'm just gonna back up to maybe bring it down.
Yeah, if we can maybe get him in the main section, maybe we can pull him back down here.
Just trying to block them with my shield.
Ow.
Alright, there's one. Oh, I got a crack near the other one.
No foe and foe can withstand us.
I'm not gonna be able to get back up, yeah.
That's fine. He'll at least be weak.
Yeah, let's just push over. Maybe he'll come further down
He's
this
about to
way.
come back up.
Well, that sucks.
There we go.
We walk all the way down this driveway only to find out it doesn't go to this house. That was fun.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. And I'm almost out of ammo, so this is gonna be fun.
I have a shotgun.
That silence the fire chicken.
I'm just worried about these ads.
Take some free. I guess it's this thing.
Administering stings.
Where is this rope at anyway? Is that ammo box around the corner? It's gonna be real gross if it's not. Yeah, it is. There's a stem over here for you too.
My equipment located extra stims.
I might have one. You can take
Load
it.
up. Equipment found. Fresh cartridge.
Never expected.
For the Imperium. Fresh grenade inflamed.
Hit him with
I got crack grenades are really good on Kara.
yeah.
Yeah. He is very susceptible to
Headache.
She's
those.
screaming, watch out.
Yeah.
She wants your manager.
Rally our coordinates.
Watch out, she's lightning and waves.
Ow.
Sending round. Request services to clear wreckage.
I'm gonna kill these little gaunts over here.
Yeah.
Fresh magazine.
I'm gonna need to kill Karen though, so I can get my.
Yep. Yep. Start getting in there. Should be down soon. There you go.
Okay. Give me back my melting shit, ammo.
That is the last.
And I just got 9 rounds back from her. Back to tanks. Take this. That's good. I am not this.
Oh, I guess I should top off on ammo, huh? So are you trying to run your pistol out of ammo on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Because you get a damage
Well, the
boost. from it,
20% more melee damage, yeah.
It benefits with the build because I think you can build it, or the way that you have it built, it's not like you had a whole lot of ammo to begin with, right?
No.
Yeah, his particular baby chode, aka the flame pistol, he removed all of the ammo for one bullet, so that bullet does like 50% extra damage, which is helpful in gun strikes because he's gaining the benefit because of gun strikes, because gun strikes don't require ammo. But it also simultaneously works that when the weapon's out of ammo, he's gaining like, what is it, 20%, 25% melee damage?
20. I just barely run out of bullet.
So he does more melee damage with the weapon in hand, and he can also do substantially more damage from gunstrike. It's not like
That's wild.
that particular weapon isn't what I would classify as the best gunstrike damage weapon, but the fact that you can gain 2 completely separate perks on the perk tree, yeah, that's kind of insane.
What do we got? Charles. What's up, Roger?
You got something that's pretty darn bad, just be footing him a little bit. I know it's just ruthless, but still, it's like, interesting.
Just need to hurry up and get my banner working. I really... It's 5th prestige is the last prestige, right?
4th is.
4th is?
4.
Okay. I think I'm on prestige number 3?
It's like you're pretty much going to prestige 5, but you're not.
Yeah.
Because you're going back up to 25. So in a way, you are going to prestige 5.
You think they're gonna add any more prestige levels or anything like that?
Even if they did, I don't know if they would, in all honesty, because a lot of the prestige perks they have are basically like pre-hacked perks that are already in the game. There's only
Like a lot
a
of
few
them
that
just
actually changed. Yeah. They might, but I mean, like, even if they did, they'd have to do a lot of work to, like, try and level out the classes. I don't foresee that happening. Especially if you consider we have 6 classes right now. If they bring any other class in, they're probably going to have to move some of these prestige perks over to that class, whatever class they do bring in. And I mean, it would have been nice if 2 of the prestige perks per class were like specific to that class. Like, it makes sense that you get like the acuity perk that's on tactical. For every headshot you do, you gain a 3% modifier to a max of 15. As long as you keep hitting headshots, you get 15% additional to whatever headshot damage you do. And if you don't do any headshot damage for 5 seconds, the perk goes away. If you put that on sniper, it would break the class in half.
Yeah, that would. Be nuts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't even need it on a sniper, but it's like it's exceptionally helpful on tactical because it takes a class that is a jack of all trades in many respects, doesn't master at any one thing, and now if you don't have a sniper, you can do really close to the amount of damage a sniper does if you're accurate, which is really good. Yeah. And it's, depending on how you build it and what weapons you use, you can take Karen down with, or we did take Karen down with a assault, a bulwark, and a tactical in 9 seconds. And I think lethal? It never even hit the ground.
Down quite quick. Or should I miss the ground?
Route the Xenos onto the tracks.
I was like, I trusted you to take it down. What's it supposed to be? I'm gonna get behind us.
Rip those blood-behind critters off the walls.
The other benefit that you have with TAC is that just in their baseline perk tree, once you get up closer to, I think, 22, you gain the ability to...
You fucking die already, bro? Jesus.
Get a magazine of ammo back, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like, yeah, a magazine is a lot of potential death.
Did the train not call? Oh, the train.
This galaxy will go to the top. That is no ordinary disease. Steal your mind.
Golly, Batman. 4? Come on, slut. Thank you. Hey, that thing didn't want to die.
Downside is like, I need to switch my melt to the more. Yeah, I know the engine's zero
Link your
tools.
armor to the mechanics device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Just have two massive AoE fucking attacks going at once like that.
Melt us, stomp. Melt us, stomp.
It was just stomping and I was just doing the fucking power.
Happy.
Yeah, it's averaging around.
Dude, our
4
Vanguard just
stomps.
fell out of the map. Yo, look at this.
I do the blade.
Melina, look at this.
What the fuck? You know what? Don't worry about him. He's useless.
It just like
This is
fell
not
out
how
of the
combat
map.
knife works.
Who did?
The
Our
Vanguard did.
bot Vanguard fell down by the train.
Like he fell out of the map. It's crazy.
Oh, he's back. Oh, there's a dude calling reinforcements down
I
there.
can't get to him in time. We're just gonna have to eat that one on the nose.
Oh, it's fine.
Blood for the blood. I mean,
Oh, you're fine.
Why am I actually enjoying this melee shit on heavy?
because you're a tech marine, you just enjoy breaking things and playing things how they're not supposed to, using perks and numbers.
Math is cool!
I'm a new tech marine. I think I've been a tech marine for like a week. Maybe training.
Or it could simply just be, Melania, that you already play the game in its vanilla form. But because of the technology and understanding that you have for the game, you know it can be played better without cheating.
Oh,
So you cheat for everybody else so that they can play awesome shit. It's like, if you do this, you get this reward. But if you
Oh,
play in
okay,
a
I
way
didn't
that's
call the
a
trade.
little bit different advantageous, it's like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Bro, I was straight up just fighting 10 warriors just vibing like melee.
Detonation in
Melee.
5. Brace for shockwave.
Melee.
Just
I
stomp.
mean, yeah, gaunts aren't getting by me. Like, as long as they don't lunge at me, they're just... they're just dead. Alright, did we beat 13k?
Mission
I'm
success.
a-
Oh yeah. I'm going 19 and a half.
I like 17 or 19.
Take a picture, whatever it is, send it to Rooster. Say, hey, I think I can make your build better.
Ugh.
I just made your melee shit more fun. It does more damage.
Some more goofy, just doing goofy melee things.
I reckon I'm just that heavy that, like, I use a shotgun, I just never use my foot. Because they usually just shoot everything with a shotgun. Takes little baby chunks out of everything.
Yeah, you beat me again. Damn.
I did.
What'd you get?
20,
What'd you get?
23,000, and I had 17,000.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck!
22,806 damage.
Send that shit to Roosters. Like, we got the bill for you, bro.
That's crazy.
He's gonna shit a brick. He will shit a fucking brick, dude.
That's
The
ridiculous.
most he's ever done was like
Dude,
9K.
a fucking... Who has a max assault right now? I need to see if I could be an assault.
Neo Neon.
Yeah, Neo does.
I reckon Perry is more mobile. I'm a little stationary.
Yeah, I'll start leveling my assault up some then. Fuck it. We got time to run like one more, I think.
This is gonna be a fun one to ride out.
We could really test
How
it if
that
we
actually-
wanted to, though. We could if we were to try to do, doing that stomp build with a fucking chaos would be pretty interesting. Oh. Hell yeah. Blaze. Alizar
just-
Blaze.
they're just
I don't know what
watching
your name
madness
is from
with
the
a head.
Armada, but... Oh.
You know, if y'all can hear me, if you want the build, I could send it to y'all.
Yeah, they can
Just
hear
hit me
you.
up.
I don't know why it's picking up the Discord now all of a sudden.
Just hit me
All
up
of a
if you want
sudden, we
it.
got the Discord.
We have found a way to make melee bulwark more fun. Not bulwark heavy, god.
You know, we always knew he was 3 C's of thickness, but now we get to utilize 3 C's of thickness.
Cause you can
Oh,
semi
it's
take the
Matthias.
paladin
Nice.
build
It's
that Gaius has and just add melee shit. And you just become a healing melee tank.
You become truly a paladin because that's what it is. Like, oh, heretics? Hi.
You could try chaos.
Burn in holy fire.
God, I've just never been a fan of fucking chaos.
Your mission is to use the stolen promethium in the refinery to destroy the
The hard
enemy.
part about chaos, I think, in relation to Tyranids is Tyranids, it does kind of benefit you that you don't have to move around and they will come to you. Not having as much mobility when you fight chaos can be problematic.
Man,
Depending. It might actually work. I don't know. Because
Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over
Again, this was just an idea you had, and it's working.
I do a lot of math, and I have a lot of time in my truck by myself to do nothing but think. I actually have a book at home that has like 30 builds written down. Oh, this would totally work. And now I get to test them! How nice that there are other people out there that are putting dents in their helmets. Oh, it brings joy to my eyes.
Avenging angel at your disposal.
see, if I were to have my perk where it would let me get my slam back immediately from getting enough kills, basically, I would most definitely be able to put up a crazy amount of melee damage, a lot more, because I can just double slam everything pretty much. But I think with the level 1 build, I don't think I'll be able to put up as much damage as you can.
You know what, you know where you might be able to get back? So, if, not right now, but if you worked on building, you would build around partially dodge and melee, I think it is possible that you could, in the end,
Insatiable.
actually do more damage than a strictly melee build. Just because, one, you're going to get, you know, okay, you perfectly dodge, you got a gun strike, this thing died. You're going to get it back because you perfectly dodged with, you know, the jetpack. Instead of like, normally it's like, okay, you know, you perfectly dodged with a jetpack, but you're set up for melee, you're only going to get the benefits of melee. But setting up for dodge in some respects, have a go, ma'am, allows you then to get the benefit of getting that jetpack back instantaneously because you had a perfect dodge with the jetpack. Then you can use that second one for free.
Yeah, I think I also don't do the block builds either. That's the other thing to note, is I am a fencing player through and through for sure.
That's okay because, yes, there is more potential damage on the board, yes, but it's only useful if you can actually make contact. Like, yeah, you can make contact at Gaunt, but if you come down out of the sky and you land on 10 Gaunts, let's say that each Gaunt hypothetically has 10 hit points, you're going to kill the 10 Gaunts just because you moved at the earth at, like, the speed of like, a human falling second to second. It was more or less the falling that killed them, not the left. And you would do the same thing if you were using a fencing weapon because of Gaunt. The only time you're really
That guy
doing
did
more
not want to
damage...
fucking die, did he? Sorry, go ahead.
I would have to actually test it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like with and I would have to do it like 4 times back to back to back on defense. It's the best map to test on because you're not going to get other extremists. You could have Melania run or have Lucius run block 4 times in a row. Built the same way, all the same perks, he just runs block, I just run 10. You know, it is like, and we build it, it's basically a hybrid assault. So you build for melee, but you also build for dashing. You know, get your perfect dodges so that you can maximize the utilization of your melee damage.
Yeah.
I think it's plausible that you would actually get more melee damage out, but I can't tell you 100% you will until it's tested.
With the
In
Dark Souls
theory,
build,
it
you
makes
can
sense.
block.
Some armor here if you want it.
I could try with fencing.
Since you're just sitting there eating damage with heavy, dude.
I don't care.
Trying to get your
Get my
stomps
health
in.
back.
Approaching the Astra
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
If I get low, I go in the heavy stance and I just shoot a shotgun shot.
Get all your health back pretty much.
Take that stim if you want.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
It's Karen's.
Slow and steady wins the day. Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
I think the Karens are up high right now. Oh, we already got the codes, huh? Let's get the fuck out of here then.
The benefit of the build realistically would come down to a couple of different factors. One, you can naturally get more melee damage simply by the fact that it's different schools of thinking really. So you can either choose to not maximize your gun strike damage and maximize your melee damage, but you're going to have to make sure that if you are fencing, you are hitting every single parry, because you're not going to get as much damage with your gun strike, and therefore Gaunts are going to be alive longer. Yes, they are an option for you to take out, but if you maximize your gun strike damage, so, okay, some of the majors are going to have to take out with gun strike. You're just not going to be able to kill them all with melee. Too many. So you pick and choose the ones that are the biggest threat. You can do, hypothetically, 150 points of damage to a gun major or a sword major. if they both, I don't know how much health they have, it's the same amount of damage. But because the Swords Major has more health and has the ability to quote-unquote block the damage, you will end up doing more damage to the Sword Major than you would a Gun Major. So if you gun strike a Gun Major, you can spend more time killing the Sword Major. The other way you can maximize your benefits, it's not really maximizing, but it's like, don't stop reinforcement calls. If there's more enemies on a map, but
Nah, yeah. You could
it's
just...
a good, yeah. I mean, it's the reason why you quote unquote don't do that, is when you run it back to back, you take the total number of enemies that were there, and you divide the number of melee damage against the total number of enemies, and it would give you your baseline of what you were doing per melee strike. The benefit of this is that if you have less enemies on the map, let's say one time you kill 350 and your melee damage is 1,000. Like, okay, that's pretty good. You know, it's like, but if you go through and you kill like 600 enemies and your melee damage is, you know, 45,000, it looks like you did insane amounts of melee damage, when in all actuality, you did less melee damage per attack. Because there was not enough enemies to counterbalance that. That's part of the reason why we test on different levels of difficulty. When you test on substantial, any perk that's going to affect your health or require certain things to happen are more likely to happen when you have enemies that at least notice you. So substantial is the first level of difficulty where majors are aware of your presence and you don't have to like shoot them first. Then when you go on Ruthless, obviously they're a little bit more aggressive, you have a lot more guns to deal with, shit like that. Going on to Lethal, you're not playing Lethal to beat Lethal. You're playing Lethal to see how well all of the perks that you have work in conjunction with what you plan to do. So if you have perks where, okay, if I get a perfect dodge, I gain this bonus. If I get, you know, my gun strikes are doing more damage, so you have the opportunity to get more parries on. You can maximize your gun strike. It's like, that's really where lethal testing comes in. You're not trying to beat the level. At that point, now you've seen what should proc, you're aware of what's procking and when it's not procking, and you take it on the level of difficulty that's high enough that will actually cause things to proc, and proc more frequently.
I got ammo. I just swapped over my thing, so... Ugh.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Promethean well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
That pitiful Xenos was...
Dude, I agree
Or
with you.
just slicing,
Aldrin.
I'm just using my foot.
Matthias is a beautiful bastard, dude. 100%.
What is this idiot giving a shit?
No, Matthias was just popping on the stream to say what's up. And then Baldrick is still hanging out.
Look for Jane Seed.
Yeah.
Hey, Jane Seed. Get started.
All according
Is
to
there a
the
melta?
orders.
No, there's no melta. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Machine God's name.
Yeah, you're just justifying my size 14 team.
Dude.
You know, if you play here's the best part. If you play Obelisk, you can heal yourself while you stomp.
Mmm. There we go. That should have fixed it.
The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
If I see
probably the best
one that
thing for you
shoot
to
at me,
try it.
I put on my shield and give me a little bit of cover.
Playing Obelisk, holding a lantern, and stomping into the history book.
Oh, because most times when I run out a little bit of heavy, someone else takes it. Just because I can give them cover and fire.
Jump pack refuel. Xenos' hunger is insatiable,
Sorry.
but the Imperium
Oh, no, you're
is
fine.
dominant.
Even you, it's pretty much executable.
X-axis aligned by the Omnissiah's will.
Forgot I'm not the board.
Tyranids charging generator 4.
Bottom left.
You say Jim? Two guns.
Generator 4 is suffering mechanistic palpitations.
I get the look here.
Service before components are armed.
Just stand still and you can't do shit. What happened? Dumbass.
The world
No.
this Xenos source consumed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on the audio a little bit. I don't know why it wasn't picking up the Discord when I first launched it, but we'll figure it out.
Is it picking it up now? Or
No, it was the whole time, and then randomly my application that's supposed to capture Discord started working, so... But it didn't when I first started, so I think I'm going to end up using one of the external audio systems that I saw a couple of videos on. I just didn't want to deal with any more programs today.
By his will, the crane is restored.
Just trying to set this
As long
thing
as
up.
they can hear
right
us
now.
now, it's fine.
Yeah, they can hear us the whole time.
The chorus of locomotion adepts. Swarm approaching. Keep firing lanes to generator 3 clear.
Oh no.
Generator 3
Not a
is
gun, let me just
discharging
read my
irregular current. Eliminates these
Harry.
unholy fluctuations.
And back to smack.
I am the righteous storm.
Oh, look at all those heads.
Commencing reload. Xenos Paris.
But you know what, at the end, we just don't even use the fire traps.
How many generators are going to have us
Jump
defend this
pack
time?
refueled.
Probably one.
Another one?
If I had to guess, it
The armory
is.
provides.
Or you have to reset
Oh,
the
no, there's
gear.
one.
No errors logged under the Omnissiah's virtual office.
Sometimes it makes it do 4, but not this
I haven't had to do 4 in a long time.
There is an
We had one
observation
last night,
platform orbiting the
and we had to
Federation
fix the
fields.
train.
It will make a good
I was
fight
not happy
to
with it.
ambush.
Yeah, I've had ones where I've had to restart the thing twice.
Be as an
Even with the
angel.
increased raise, I think they're still taking the same amount of damage.
Yeah, they don't take more damage. It's just that you can hit things at a further distance.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just allowing me to hit them farther away. more than anything.
But in some regards, that's actually beneficial because if they get hit at, like, say, 10 meters, and if they take 20 points of damage, and then they move closer, they're gonna die on the second one, regardless.
Yeah, because the second stomp on the foot is a mistake. I think it's a good mistake.
Wrath shall reign.
Charles is here.
Insatiable, but the Imperium
oh.
is indomitable.
Hi, Charles.
Another
Charles.
tyranid monstrosity to expunge.
Stop running from me. You run away from me.
Copy
Come
magazine.
here.
Reloading
Stop,
magazine.
motherfucker.
Sayonara, but munch.
Yeah, the stick you hook her down, I just fucking use my foot. Because I know after you get out of hunker mode, 90% of the time, you basically go for your fireable gunshot. And I just dodge back literally 1 second before you do it. I got Gene suit too.
Since you're doing AoE on the ground, you're probably actually doing the most amount of damage possible to him. Other than a snipe shot to the gunner in the face. He's really weak underneath. One Melso is killing him. He runs over it.
I learned on lethal and higher, at least for absolute, he just hates it. I think lethal he does also. That's what I've noticed is when fighting him.
There we go.
Like,
Hard.
having to deal
Thank you,
with
Fendi.
one.
Appreciate letting me know it was doubled. I had to turn off the audio. Make sure I had some slight issues.
As long as you can.
Your plan
Cooking with fire now, looks like.
The swarm will be broken.
The only time I'm gonna 1v1 Charles is if there's not hordes and hordes. Because if there is hordes, I'm just gonna kill him with the bomb. It just weakens him. Because I've had it directly on him. He'll be sitting on it. He'll just...
God, a throat
Oh,
again,
carrot.
bro. Why can't we just have the carnival or carnivore? Fuck.
And let terror
Carnifex, dude.
Let's just keep moving down.
Yeah.
Better to fight it down.
Another
than
alien
up there.
falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Eliminate the Neuroprobe menace.
This position is defensible. Somewhat.
We got more served this area.
And we have ammo, and you can just go switch your class real fast and get fresh ammo if you need to. I know, I caught on that one. Fuck.
I am reloading. In progress.
Oh, come on.
I am the righteous storm.
Oh my god, in 2 steps defeated a jetpack, naturally.
Taking like 10% HP off her. My like 5 to 10.
Out of munitions.
Bro, oh my god. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go switch to get more ammo real quick.
Commencing reload.
Waves, watch out.
Yeah.
The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. I am airborne ready.
Almost dead. Break it.
Oh,
Bleed.
come on now. I was just
Karen.
My gratitude.
I was just kind of eating it so that way I could try and finish him. It's alright though. Ain't nothing but a thing, chicken wing.
You don't sound like anybody from the south.
Weapon schematics are in our hands.
I heard a ruckus.
Alright, we got the gene seed, we got the
Yeet.
Don't start with that stub me toe shit, I swear to God.
Into the breach once more.
Well, the heavy is stubbing his toe into the ground. Oh, look there, two
Stand
sticks.
ready to deliver the Emperor's
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take my
brother.
foot, stick it up your ass, and I'm gonna
We
do
need
it.
that bomb triggered for optimal yield.
clear
Orbital
this.
I haven't
scan
called a
estimates
fire
the bulk
trap,
of the
we don't-
swarm will not be in position for a while yet.
We have our blades.
Keep your heads and get it done.
I guess I got my feet gun. I'm gonna have a blade.
enemies have split.
I got the foot.
Prepare to
I
intercept.
got the juice. Extremists.
But is the juice worth
The
the
liquid
squeeze,
death
man?
awaits a spark.
The walls will not stop them for long.
Tyranids behind our front line.
Ah, dude, we have twins again.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Free as an angel of death. So enemies on our rear flank. Finishing firepower.
Get that.
Feed us, Mike. Score my armor with careless fire. The flow controls are active.
Take that.
Reloading. Avenge
Middle.
your reign of terror is ended.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Ooh, that stun lock hurt.
Oh, warriors, you only kept the
I'm gonna guess with no.
New enemies have entered my firing range. Jump pack refuel.
anymore.
Yep. There's another Karen out too.
Clear the
At
perimeter.
least it's just one little.
Or the twins, yeah.
No, it's just Josh.
Clear the
Oh, that's
Josh.
right. You guys call them Drake and Josh, right? That's their name.
Yeah, big one. King.
Big
Big
one.
Josh or Jimmy Neutron's also another one.
The swarm is almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Shot to your left.
I'm airborne ready. That pitiful Xenos was but no horrible blight.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
Understood, Commander. Readying the charge. A zoanthrope's skull makes a worthy trophy. Avenging angel.
Another one, dude. What is this, fucking Thrope City over here?
And another
Yeah.
one.
Dude, we've had the Karens, and with every single wave, we've had a throw. We've had at least one of the sets of twins, if not both of them. Every wave we've done.
Excellent work. Move to
Two
extract.
missions that we did have had Karen on.
And another one.
Thunderhawk arriving at evac point.
They don't want to spawn
Wrap down and
fucking
ready.
Carnival. That's just Karen.
Hurry!
Oh, I guess we're done anyway.
I wish there was more enemies. Just let use my foot more.
Take flight and let terror.
Gonna hoof him.
Yeah.
Give him the old herper. Well, hell yeah,
Herper.
brother.
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit. Commendable one, brothers. You honored your chapter. Be
Very
ready for
interesting,
rearm,
fun
refit,
way
and
to play
redeployment
it.
immediately.
Alright, let's see how we did stacking up against the assault. I don't have all my perks, mind you, but we'll see how this stacks up.
You have movement though.
I do.
You have movement. I have to kind of like lunge. Yeah, it's like reckon this is your assault with probably no perks. But naked assault. There we go.
Do 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 do.
One of these things just doesn't. It's a blueberry.
It's Blueberry. I'm surprised nobody's joined, dude.
I think you have it on private,
Oh,
which I don't mind, because then it's easier for testing.
it's alright, brother. Another success. We've had all three of them were successful. Still beat me. 24-52, and I had 17-36. I had more range
You're
damage than you,
keeping
though.
up though.
I had more range damage
Oh,
than you,
I'm
though.
I'm not doing range damage.
In what world?
1,000
Yeah.
range.
Think about the world that we live in right now, where the assault is doing more range damage than the heavy, and the heavy is doing more melee damage than the assault. That's the world that
By
we
1,000,
currently.
by the way, by 1,000.
25? Oh my god! Jesus, fuck!
Yeah,
That is so hard.
that was hilarious.
You only beat me by 1,000 range damage. I could get my range damage up. Where's that one run I did where I almost got 50,000, 45,000 range damage?
What perks did I take? Perfectly timed parry or block. You know, those controls like heavy hits and you cannot be knocked back. That's right. I did adrenaline boost. So I did duelist, practiced aim, and adrenaline boost.
Nice, nice, nice. All good ones.
For the assault. And then the bulwark so far I have picked.
I would say for another assault one is that take the fortitude one. Just for a little bit extra health, boost health of 15%.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this has been a fun build.
Yeah.
I don't know how it became fun, but it just is fun.
Well, I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight. But that was a good, successful night, and that was a good test run of the stream too. It seems like, so at least we know it looks
Hey.
good.
Yeah, it's smooth. Like I'm running on my phone.
Hell yeah, that's perfect. That's all we need it to be, smooth, and for the audio to be good. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, this stream brought to you by Melania's feet, dude.
I'm telling you, man, the Eminem build makes Mouse happy.
Just stomping around the map, dude. Stomp, 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 dude. Oh my god.
You're doing 205% melee damage. Yeah, I don't need to worry about shooting a gun. I just stop the feet.
It's just that fight. Just insert that song. These boots are made for walking.
These boots are made for walking.
Just going
and
across.
That's just what they'll do.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and switch my scene here, and then I think that's gonna be what we're gonna go ahead and call as it for the day. Thank you for everybody who did jump in and watch, and all the dudes in the Armada. So A million thank you for the games, dude.